Reactivity in dogs is not uncommon. Many dogs have triggers that they will react to, especially when they're out on walks. Our goal is to help you teach your dog a series of cues that you will then use in the real world to manage and improve their behavior. This course is not about having your dog like other dogs. We want you to be able to get your dog out into the world for walks and adventures without them losing their minds every time they see another dog or person or car or whatever the trigger is. More walks and adventures make for happier dogs and people. It's important to remember that reactivity and aggression are not the same. Dogs can be reactive but not aggressive. They can be aggressive but not reactive, or they can be reactive and aggressive. For the sake of safety, we are going to assume that all dogs are dog aggressive and cannot meet on leash. So let's talk about what kind of hardware you're going to want to use. The first thing you need is a tag collar or identification collar. Any kind of clip collar or buckle collar with an ID tag on it will do. Then we're going to want to get a martingale collar. A martingale makes it harder for your dog to slip out of a collar. So the martingale has two loops, a small one and a big one, and you adjust it so that you can slip it over your dog's head. And then when that small loop is pulled tight or fully engaged, you can only fit 2 fingers underneath that collar, and it can't slip back over their head. Then what you want to do is you want to clip your leash to your martingale, and at the bottom of your leash clip, at that little rectangle square area, you're going to see that you can fit a carabiner clip through there. So you're going to do that and then use that to clip to your tag collar. You can also use the backup method with a harness clipped to the front or the back. No matter what you decide, make sure that you have 2 pieces of hardware. You should always have your leash attached to a collar or a harness and attached to a backup collar. The only other thing you will need besides your hardware is a treat bag and treats. You will be using a combination of the food your dog already eats, combined with some high-value treats for maximum motivation. We suggest a trail mix of 50% kibble and then 50% cheese, meat, or chicken cut into kibble-sized pieces. Mix that up in a baggie and use it 1 piece at a time for your rewards. Hello Bully is deeply dedicated to using methods that are fun and don't rely on fear, force, or punishment. We ask that you agree to the following Rad Dog agreements. Number 1, keep you, your dog, and others safe. Use humane backup hardware. Number 2, reward good behavior and don't be cheap. Number 3, add snacks even if you aren't getting the behavior you want. It doesn't hurt. Number 4, do not forget your treat bag. If you forgot your treat bag, go back and get your treat bag. Number 5, bail your dog out of a situation that is too much. Number 6, understand your dog's triggers, anxieties, and how your dog communicates. Number 7, leash pressure is okay at a 1 out of 5. Number 8, no slip leads, choke chains, prong or shock collars, no punishment or corrections. Okay, Rad Dogs, here's your homework for week 1. This week we're going to work on recall, and this exercise is called Find It, Come Here. You will need 2 things. You're going to need some kibble, and then separate from your kibble, you're going to have your high-value treats, meatballs, chicken, cheese, hot dogs, cut into tiny pieces. Here's how you're going to teach the behavior. You're going to toss a piece of kibble away from your dog, and your dog's naturally probably going to follow, and as your dog goes, you're going to say, find it. You're going to let them enjoy that treat, And then you're gonna say your dog's name or make a kissing sound. And as your dog starts back towards you, you're gonna say, come here. This is the most important part of the exercise. We never use come here unless the dog is already coming to you. When they return, you say yes or good dog, and you reward with a high value treat. Let's watch this in action. All right. Yeah, come here, good boy. Ready? Find it. Good boy, Justin, come here. Yeah, there you go. Good job, bud. Ready? Find it. Good boy, Jesse, come here. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That was so good. One more. Ready? Find it. Jesse, come here. Good boy. There you go. Awesome. Good boy. Okay, let's watch that one more time. Find it. Yeah, come here. Good boy. Ready? Find it. Good boy, Justin, come here. Yeah, there you go. Good job, bud. Ready? Find it. Good boy, Jesse, come here. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That was so good. One more. Ready? Find it. Jesse, come here. Good boy. There you go. Awesome. Good boy. A couple of things that will help you set your dog up to succeed is to start in a really small area. If you can't make it happen in a larger room, go in the bathroom and do it so your dog really doesn't have anything else to do but come to you and get treats. The other thing is you always want to use the kibble as the find it treat, and you always want to use the high value as the come here treat. Because when we think about it, it's nice to have a dog who can find it and like disengage and look around for something on the ground. But what we really want is a dog who hears come here and runs to us. Here are some reminders for week 1. Firstly, avoid triggers when you can, especially in the beginning when your dog is just getting started. Expect that you will have good days and bad days. Learning is never the smooth and easy process we hope it will be. It will take as long as it takes, and there will be times when it's a bumpy ride. If your dog has lost it and you can't get them back, it's okay. This team is a work in progress. Allow your dog to recover after stress. It can take a few days for them to truly return to their normal selves if they've had a really tough day. Here's some food for thought for next week. When you're working on reactivity and your dog is not responding, you always want to ask yourself 2 questions. The first one is, how close am I to the trigger? If your dog is reacting, you're too close. And then the second question is, how good are your rewards? If your dog isn't eating, you are probably too close to the trigger and your rewards might not be good enough. Have fun with your homework, and we'll see you next week, Rad Dogs.